Just got done taking out somebody's gallbladder, and they asked a lot of really good questions before surgery. So that prompted me to make a video about questions they asked, as well as a lot of other questions that I get asked prior to taking out somebody's gallbladder. The first question is usually, what is my gallbladder and why is it acting up? So your gallbladder is an organ that sits right below your liver, above your intestines, and in front of your pancreas that holds extra bile. Now, bile is produced by your liver, and it's what's used to break down fats in your diet. So back in the caveman days, when you didn't know when your next meal was coming with a lot of fat or protein, you would have your gallbladder that would squeeze extra when your stomach sensed that there was fat coming into the diet so you could absorb every last bit of it. Nowadays, it's not much of a problem with the readily available foods that we have, for better or for worse. So nowadays, your gallbladder seems like it's there more or less just to cause problems. Why do these stones form? There's a few reasons. Rapid weight loss, having obesity, having high cholesterol, having high estrogen, and genetics. A lot of people will say, oh, my mom and brother had their gallbladder out. And that's not an uncommon thing that we hear as well. So the issue with these stones is that they can cause blockages, either in the gallbladder or blocking off your pancreas or blocking off your liver. Do I need surgery, and do I need it now? So if you're just having what we call biliary colic, or just pain from the stones without actual inflammation and infection of your gallbladder, then you can probably go home, follow up in clinic, and get it taken out electively before the stones cause some problems that are worse. However, if you're already having inflammation of your gallbladder, or worse, inflammation of your liver or your pancreas, then that's something that needs to be dealt with on this hospital stay. How's the surgery done, and is it a risky procedure? So nowadays, the vast majority in the US are done minimally invasively, laparoscopically, and oftentimes now robotically. So you wake up after the surgery with 3 or 4 small incisions, and you're usually able to go home the same day, or maybe the next day if you were in the hospital already. Can you just take out the stones? No. So that would be a much higher risk procedure than just going and taking out the gallbladder. And you would still leave the stone factory behind to just cause problems in the future. So after the surgery, there's a couple restrictions. First would be the physical restrictions. We just don't want you having a risk of hernia. So that's just taking it easy for the next 2 to 4 weeks. And as far as dietary changes, usually for the first week to a month, you can have more loose stools or diarrhea when you have greasy or fatty foods. And that's not just things like pizza or burgers. It's also good oil or good fats like olive oil or avocados can run through you a little quicker. Now, I always say you're not going to hurt anything from the surgery, but make sure you have a bathroom close by if you know you're going to be eating something that has a little extra fat in it. So all in all, gallbladder surgery is one of the most safe and one of the most common surgeries we perform. I hope this cleared a few things up.